Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First, I want to thank everyone for being able to make it today to help celebrate the life of Cindy Marie Ortiz Torres. If you do not know who I am already, my name is Luis Ramon Torres. I am Cindy's late husband. Cindy was born February 20th, 1982, from her parents Beverly Montez and Henry Ortiz, two parents I am grateful for in this life because they made a wonderful daughter that I had the privilege to call my wife. Her personality was one in a million. She was able to light up a room with her presence, from smiles to laughter. Even if you have never met her before, she was guaranteed to make you feel special. You could talk to her about anything and she will give you that time to just listen. From life advice to tips about saving money with coupons and deals. She was always the go-to if you wanted any kind of party celebration done correctly and save money in the process. She was just too good at what she did. A life goal Cindy wanted to accomplish was to go back to school and become a teacher. Her first step to that dream was an opportunity to work in a charter school by the name of Springfield International. Starting off as a paraprofessional, she quickly showed that she had the capability to do more than just be a para. After her first year, she was given an opportunity to go back to school with the help of a program she qualified for that will lead her to become a certified teacher. I will never forget the excitement in her face when she was picked for the program. Seeing how much it meant to her, I was committed to make sure she had everything she needed to make her as comfortable as possible. From the home-cooked meals to being her personal security to keep the boys from disturbing her while she was hard at work. She took it very serious as this was her opportunity to better her life and her family. While this was going on, she was entrusted by the staff in Springfield International Charter School to become a full-time substitute teacher for a 5th grade classroom. She didn't hesitate to take the opportunity. From the time she started, she changed so many lives from the students to the staff. All the times she would come home stressed out, she never gave up. From late nights, grading assignments to tests to homework, I was there to hear her vent and even help her grade while we watched Big Bang Theory. Even though she wasn't able to finish school, she still was able to make that dream come true. If she was given more time, I know she would have been the best teacher that any student would be lucky to have. Cindy was known for being an incredible mother. She was the definition of what a mama bear is. Her son, Dominic Colon, was her biggest reason for living. From the moment he was born, Cindy did everything possible to make sure he had a great life. She always made miracles possible with the cards she was given. He was priority number one with every choice she made. Dominic, I say this to you directly. I know your mom is your biggest motivation to do good in school and life in general. She may not be here physically, but she is always here with you spiritually. Don't stop. Continue to keep her as your biggest motivation to do great things. She is proud of who you have become. Cindy also inherited a stepson, my youngest son, Dante Torres. She met him for the first time when he was 5 years old. She was so eager and excited to have finally meet him after hearing so many stories about him from all our late night talks. She showed how serious she was that she started researching on her own all the care he needed on a daily basis, just to be familiar on what he had to be done for him. Dante, meeting her for the first time, wasn't able to say her name properly. Trying his best, he called her Minnie instead of Cindy. Since that day, she was always known to him as Minnie, a nickname she loved so much that she didn't want him to call her anything else. She loved and cared for him throughout our years together. It only made me fall in love with her even more. For a woman to take on a responsibility like that is a woman you want to keep by your side for the rest of your life. She was able to meet my oldest son, Josiah Torres. Her mother instinct always kicked in and made him feel loved and welcomed. Not too much time was spent together, but you could never tell if I never mentioned it. That's just how great she was. Another reason to fall in love with her even more. If she wasn't working, she was planning for trips and activities with family and friends. Trips to Atlantic City, cruise ships going to the Bahamas, and family trips to a farm to pick pumpkins. She loved to travel and see the world. She enjoyed all the little trips we took as a family, from Six Flags New England to the movies, either with the boys or just us two. Date nights were my favorite nights. She loved to eat, which made her the perfect date to try new restaurants or just go to Olive Garden. She was so simple to please that she didn't care where we went, as long as we were enjoying each other's company. Those are memories I will hold dearly to my heart. Something so simple, she made it feel 1,000 times more special. Glaring at her while we waited for our food, making each other laugh while we shopped at Walmart, Dollar Tree, and Five and Below. Her finding food recipes from Instagram for me to make her because she knew I wouldn't say no. Or just staying at home watching movies and playing games while ordering some good food. I honestly could write a whole book about her and how amazing she is. but I know we don't have that kind of time. So allow me to close this eulogy with these words. Cindy, you were my wife, my best friend, and the love of my life. She could make me laugh until I cried, drive me up the wall, and melt my heart often, all within the span of 5 minutes. Cindy taught me so much valuable life lessons, finding humor in adversity, learning not to be so hard on myself, and that love isn't about grand gestures, but about showing up every day in all the small ways that matter. Her kindness was matched only by her wit. Cindy could diffuse tense situations with a well-timed joke, but also knew when to offer a silent, comforting presence. In our years together, Cindy filled my life with adventure, laughter, and a love so deep it defied description. She was my safe harbor, my biggest cheerleader, and my favorite person to annoy in the best possible way. Cindy Marie Ortiz Torres, my love, my friend, my heart. Thank you for the beautiful chaos of our life together. I'll miss you terribly, but I'm so grateful for every moment we shared. This isn't goodbye. This is see you later. I love you always and forever.